Hi, hello. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important concept of NEET and in the first PUC, that is called as what? Body fluids and circulation. ये चैप्टर हमारे नीट के अंदर नियर टू नियर 12 marks or near to near 3 questions they will arise. Each question carry 4 marks into 3, that is called as what? 12 marks. Most important concept, most important chapter in the first PUC. And nowadays, the first PUC for the NEET 50% syllabus and second PUC 50% syllabus. So one of the most important chapter in the human anatomy, that is called as what? Body fluids and circulation. But in theory, they will ask you only 7 marks weightage. So in the NEET, they will ask you 3 questions, and 3 questions means 12 marks. So let me see detailed manner and what are the mechanism and what are the components, what is meant by body fluids and how they are going to be circulated in our body. Let me discuss from the first part, that is called as what? Introduction. Okay, first part, introduction. Before going to the brief discussion, we have to understand what is circulation. First, what is circulation? Circulation means what? The transport of fluid which are present in our body, that is called as what? Blood. So transportations which take place in our body with the help of the blood, that is called as the circulation. What is the purpose of transportation? The purpose of transportation is for the transport of nutrients and transport of oxygen, as well as transport of carbon dioxide, as well as to produce some excretory product also. So because of this, okay the circulation is most necessary in human beings. And why these body fluids and circulation we are learning in our body, it is one part of our human anatomy. Without circulation there is no excretion, without circulation there is no respiration, there is no breathing. Okay, there is no exchange of gases take place, there is no transport of gases take place. And without circulation there is no transport of nutrient, whatever you are taking intake of food, there is no transport of nutrient to all part of the body. So circulation is most important for our complex organism is higher organisms. However, we have to discuss in some, for example, there are some examples are there like sponges. In sponges, how the circulation take place? Sponges is a simple organism, they are the tissue level of organizations. You are going to learn in the chapter 3, maybe chapter 3 or chapter 4, I don't know. Okay, but in animal kingdom, what kind of circulation take place in sponges and what kind of circulation take place in the coelenterata? How the circulations take place in the phylum coelenterata and sponges? The circulation take place with the help of what? Water which are present in the surrounding medium. And in complex organism, how the circulation take place? With the help of what? Blood. Complex organism means what? We are the complex organism. Our body is made up of many complexities. Okay, and higher animals, mammals. Okay, mammals. In mammals, the circulation take place blood as well as lymph. And for example, normal question, basic questions. What are the basic component of circulation? Is nothing but blood. Blood is a basic component. Simple basic question, theory question, one marks question. What is the component of the circulation? Blood and lymph. Blood will circulate to all part of the body to the transport of what? Nutrient, oxygen, and some excretory product, as well as they will release, they will expel out, they will transport the waste product, they will transport the waste product to the lungs or to the eliminate to the out of the body. So this is called as what? Introduction about the circulation. Now next part we have to discuss what are the types of circulatory system. Okay, maybe in 9th standard, 8th standard, the basic things they are given in IIT textbook. Okay, types of circulatory system you already learned in many, like you know what, from since 8th standard. There are actually two types of circulatory system. Okay, one is open type of circulatory system. Second one is closed type of circulatory system. What is open type of circulatory system? What is closed type of circulatory system? If in our class, if we ask you the question, what is open type of circulatory system? What is closed type of circulatory system? So okay, fine. So because sorry for the disturbance, because of some disturbance, we pause the video. Next, where we stopped? We are stopped in open type and closed type. So let me discuss in detail manner what is open type and what is closed type. Open type of circulatory system and closed type of circulatory system, two systems are there. Okay, what is open types? For example, many organisms are there in this world. Near to near 1.2 species, 1.2 million species are there. Some species, near to near 60% species, the body will be, the heart will circulate with the help of a open type. The body is completely, the heart, the circulatory system is open type. What is open type of circulatory system? It is nothing but, okay, the heart, okay, here the heart will pump the blood in a large surface area, that is called as a sinuses. Heart will pump the blood. Heart will pump the blood in a large surface area. There is no vessels. In open type of circulatory system, there is no vessels only. Okay, that is called as what? Open type of circulatory system. Heart will pump the blood in throughout the whole body parts. There is no vessels, there is no any connections, there is no any connection from one part of the body to another part of the body. For example, you can see in the cockroach. Cockroach heart will pump the blood, okay, through all part of the body. There is no vessels only. That is called as what? Open type of circulatory system. So heart will pumping the blood, heart will pumping the blood with the help of what? Okay, heart will pumping the blood in a large space. That space is nothing but sinuses. That space is nothing but what? Sinuses. Next, we'll discuss what is closed type of circulatory system. Okay, however, closed type of circulatory system we can see in our human beings, our body. Okay, our body circulate close, our we are circulating closed type of circulatory system. What is closed type of circulatory system? Our heart will pump the blood. Okay, our heart will pump the blood. Okay, that pump the blood with the help of some vessels. Okay, vessels. The heart will pump the blood with the help of some vessels. These vessels is connected to the all different parts of the body. This is called as what? Open type and closed type. So already we are discussed now open type and closed type very detailedly. So however, we are discussing the introduction and next part types of circulatory system also we discussed. Two types of circulatory system. One is open type, one is closed type. What is open type? Okay, without vessels. Okay, heart is pumping the blood in large surface area, that is called as sinuses. And what is closed type? Okay, the heart is pumping the blood with the help of some vessels. That is called as what? Closed type of circulatory system. Next part of this concept, next part of this chapter, that is called as what? Okay, heart in vertebrates. How many different types of heart? How many different types of chambers? Okay, different types of hearts which are present in the vertebrates. For example, here I written here in the fishes. Fishes has only two chambers. Huh? Fishes consist of two chambers. Huh? Yes, fishes consist of what? Two chambers of heart. Fishes has two chambers of heart. But the fishes has two chambers, sir. But what about the amphibians? Amphibians consist of what? Three chambers heart. Amphibians consist of what? Three chambers heart. And amphibians will consist of three chambers of. What about the reptiles? Whether reptiles will consist of four chambers of heart? No. Reptile will consist of what? Again, three chambers of heart. And who are consist of four chambers of what? Mammals. We are the mammals. Okay, mammals, birds, they are consist of what? Four chambers of heart. Simple question in theoretical questions, they will ask you, okay, chambers of heart. What are the chambers of heart? Okay, fishes consist of two chambers, amphibians consist of three chambers, and reptile consist of three chambers. Again, the crocodile consists of what? Four chambers of heart. So this is called as what? A simple basic introduction. We are discussing about the introduction. So first we are discussing what is circulation. What is necessary for circulation. Next we are discussing what is okay types of circulatory system. One is open type of circulatory system and another one is what? Closed type of circulatory system we discussed. Next we discussed different types of heart in vertebrate. Okay, when we discussed what is which type of how many chambers present in fishes, amphibians, reptiles and crocodile. Next, apart from that, important concept, how the patterns of circulatory system. What are the patterns of circulatory system? Okay, here we can see here. Okay, so I written here there are three patterns of circulatory system. First pattern is what? Single circulations. Second pattern is incomplete circulation. Third pattern is double circulation. Once again, I am repeating you to people. First one is okay, single circulation. Second one is okay, incomplete circulation. And third one is what? Double circulation. This is called as what? Double circulation. Already we are discussed in the 10th standard, in the ninth standard. These are gone. These have some normal definitions. What is single circulation? What is incomplete circulation? What is double circulation? So in detailed manner, what kind of mechanisms are take place in the single circulations as well as the incomplete circulations as well as the double circulation. We will discuss what is single circulation and where this single circulation will take place. Single circulation will take place in mammals. Is and suppose they will ask you CET question. The single circulation take place in the mammal. The statement is true or false. The statement is what? False. The single circulation take place in where? Fishes. The single circulation take place in where? Fishes. Always single circulations are take place in where? Fishes. So how the what kind of mechanisms take place in the single circulation? Very simply, okay, I will tell you. Heart always receive in the fishes. Heart always receive impure blood. So this is most important point in the single circulation. The single circulation take place in the fishes only, but heart always receive the impure blood. See the mechanism how. Okay, deoxygenated blood enters in heart and directly transferred to the gills. Once again, I am going to repeat. Deoxygenated blood enters in heart, okay, and directly transferred to the gills. From the surrounding water, oxygens are entering, okay, from the gills, and this oxygenated blood transferred to different parts of the body, and whatever the respiration take place inside the body, they will byproduct, they will produce the deoxygenated blood. Again, that deoxygenated blood transferred to the heart. So the most important point in the fishes, heart will take impure blood only. Got it? This is all about the single circulation. Next, what is incomplete circulation? So incomplete circulation is nothing but, okay, incomplete circulation is why we call as incomplete circulation. Incomplete circulation, heart consists of three chambers, and single circulation heart consists of two chambers. Fishes has only two chambers, and but incomplete circulation has three chambers. Where they are going to be find incomplete circulation? Where the three chambers? Amphibians and reptiles. Amphibians and reptiles, how they are going to be circulation take place in their body? Incomplete circulation, incomplete circulation in the amphibians we are going to be find, as well as amphibian consists of three chambers heart. One is left atrium, second one is right atrium, left atrium and right atrium, and below only one ventricle. Actually human being consists of four chambers of, one is two auricles and two ventricles, but here amphibians three chambers heart only. Okay, one is atrium, left atrium, one is another right atrium, one more only one ventricles are there. And what kind of mechanisms will take place, we'll see. In amphibians, left atrium receive only oxygenated blood. Keep in your mind, okay, see the sequence what I written. Left atrium receive only oxygenated blood. Once again, left atrium receive only oxygenated blood. Next, right atrium receive only deoxygenated blood. Left atrium receive oxygenated blood, and right atrium receive deoxygenated blood. Both oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood, they will receive in the both atriums, left atriums as well as the right atriums. And then both atriums they are going to be contract, the both types of blood they are going to be entered in the ventricle. They are entered in where? Both blood is going to be entered in where? Ventricle. So only one ventricles are there, only one ventricles are there. So one question arises, sir, only one ventricles are there, you are saying oxygenated blood will come in the atrium and deoxygenated blood will come in the one more atrium, left or right, and both oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood, they are never going to mix or what, sir? Yes, exactly. Mixed in the ventricles. Oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood, they are both mixed in the ventricles. And then afterwards, what the next function, sir? The ventricle they will contract, they will pump outside from the lungs, they will expel out the waste gases like a carbon dioxide. So this is called as what? Incomplete circulation. The last part of the introduction of this body fluids and circulations, how the circulation take place in the double circulation. What is the mechanism take place in the double circulation? The mechanisms of take place in the double circulation, that is called as what? Where the double circulation take place first, we can see in the double circulation, for example, birds and mammals. And the double circulation take place in where? Birds and mammals, in higher animals. For example, mammal only the higher animals. How many chambers of heart is there? Okay, there are four chambers of heart is there. So here we can see two chambers. Right atrium, one chamber, and left atrium, two chamber. And here also right ventricle, three chamber, and left ventricle, four chamber. Total four chamber heart is there in the higher organism like a mammals and the birds. What are the simple mechanism? Right atrium receive deoxygenated blood, left atrium receive oxygenated blood. Same deoxygenated blood enter in the ventricles, and deoxygenated blood enters inside the left ventricles. And both ventricles, when auricles they will contract, okay, the all birds will receive in the ventricles, both ventricles. Both ventricles are separately. And one more question they will ask in the NEET examination, both ventricles they will separate with the help of one layer, that is called as what? Septum. Okay, so both ventricle again they will contract, the blood will pumped out separately towards the lungs. So this is called as what? Double circulation. So, however, we are discussed today introduction part about the what is circulation, and next what is types of circulation, and what are the hearts, how many different types of chambers of hearts present in the different types of vertebrates. Next, what are the patterns of circulations? In the next video, we will discuss actual what are the components of circulations. Okay, main component is blood, and what are the different types of blood, white bloods, WBC, RBC, everything we'll discuss. Okay, in real tondo of body fluids and circulation in the NEET level, in the depth level, in the theoretical level, each and every point we'll discuss. Okay, like and share. We'll meet on the next video. Thank you.